So my best guess is some shit went down, and they put the seat out to hide something. Those are the same people who smoked weed, which I just got rid of, almost. All right, I don't know what that is. I don't know if you can see it. There's something on the window. The car smells like some perfume or something they try to mask, but you can smell the weed. But let me start from the top. Alright guys, that will be my third guest for Turo. And like I said, I actually made the meetup location. Right there, which is very close to my house. It's like not even 3 minutes walking distance. And I can see my car pulling over right there. Alright, I don't know what that is. I don't know if you can see it. There's something on the window. The car smells like some perfume or something they try to mask, but you can smell the weed. But let me start from the top. Basically, that guest was late with 30 minutes and I did not cancel the trip because I didn't want to be a douche. And I should have maybe canceled the trip right there. So I had to leave and do a keyless unlock and keyless pick. After that, she was very unresponsive, maybe 30 to 40 minutes to for a response. And that's before she picks up the car, actually, not after. Because I was trying to see like, hey, you know, I'm here. I can be 50 minutes early. She does not respond for 40 minutes. And then she says I'll be late a little bit. And then she's late with 30 minutes. So like I said, I had something else to do. I had to basically leave the car. I could not wait to clean this, so I had to go to a car wash to see if they can clean it, and luckily they did. Alright, good news, it's actually cleanable. It's here at my friend's Lou. He has this facility, he has the car wash, so we're gonna use his services. He said they do hand wash, which is what I want, and they're gonna do the inside and outside of the vehicle, and yeah. And they can clean the window, which is great. So if you're in Jacksonville, come and visit Lou. I'll leave the address here. Okay, I'm going to film with the GoPro here because I don't need to, you know, run. Hopefully the sound is good. So all I know, she was late with 30 minutes, which I could have contacted Turo and canceled the trip, but I called her and I explained to her that I'm not a douche, I don't want to ruin her trip. It's Easter, you know, just to let you know in the future, there's a 30-minute window. So far so good. I mean, so I thought. Then I opened my app like a while later, and like I think it was next day. And I have a picture here to include. She's gunning my car with 100 miles an hour. It was 99 miles an hour, and she has like 9 or 8% battery. So she's gunning it towards the charging station, but she's driving with 100 miles an hour. Guys, when you have a battery operated car, the slower you drive, the more ground you're gonna cover. So basically, I was very unhappy about that. And then she went and charged it. And then the next day I see she's like driving again with like 80 miles an hour. I can include a picture here. And there's 3% battery on the car, which is 9 miles range. So there's not only charging stations, there are actually other third-party stations, and I already told her that she can just go and charge, and there's no problem. But 3%? So I don't know what to do for the future. I found out what to do in situations like that. I limited my vehicle to 85 miles an hour, and I added chill mode, which means you cannot floor it and get that Tesla acceleration that we all know about. Now I go into the car, it smells like very strong cologne or perfume that they try to mask, and I'm gonna show you. You cannot smell it, but so I come with this on the window. I don't know what that is, but it's something, and it smells like weed, guys. I mean, there's no need for me to make stuff up. It smells like weed. They sprayed something like Febreze or something I can see on the seat there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's definitely something they sprayed on here. You can see it here. Yep, that's Febreze. I think you cannot put $250 unless there's evidence of smoking. So maybe they're just gonna reimburse me $50 for that. I'm gonna charge her for the mileage, and I'm gonna rate her 1 star for all of those reasons that I mentioned. So that whole thing starts to resemble a lot, pretty much every other business that I have. Maybe that's logical. So into the ATM business, it is important to have a good location. So we gotta pick the location very well in order to make money and have less hassle. Into the candy machine business, it's also very important to pick a very good location where you know you're gonna sell candy. In my real estate business, it is very important to pick good tenants. So you have no hassle and they pay on time and they don't break your house. So in this one, seems the same narrative. You have to pick your customer very well, but since a lot of people on Turo, a lot of guests on Turo are new, I don't know if that's possible. Interesting. And when she was coming, I checked on the app to see where she's at, and it says on the app, on the Tesla app, it says window is open. And I'm like, why is the window open? Now I see why. The car really smells like weed. They try to Febreze it, but you can smell the weed. Guys, I don't care what you do. You can do crack if you want. I don't care what you're cooking. I don't care what you're smoking in your free time. Just get outside the car and smoke. It's not that hard. It's somebody else. I'll smell it. I mean, it smells very pungent. You know how weed smells. It cannot mask it. Now, after the Febreze kind of phased away, you can just smell the weed. It's just, but yeah, pick in whatever branch of business you are, you gotta pick very well, either the location or the customer or whoever you work with. So the story doesn't end here. I just got my tires rotated. The Tesla technician came. But in the meantime, I've noticed right here, this was sticking out. I don't have a video of it because he already fixed it. But this was sticking out. And you can pull the whole seat back, which you can't. You have to force it and unclap. Here is like a little rail that this claps on. I try to pull the seat on the other side. You can't. And this was all out. You can pull that out. And there's a little damage here. So my best guess is some shit went down. And they pulled the seat out to hide something. Those are the same people who smoked weed, which I just got rid of, almost. It's almost rid of the weed. I got Ozium, I think it's called, and I got a spray, which I'm waiting on. But I'm gonna spray the spray as well, because I have a renter on Friday. It's Wednesday today. And then I'm like, okay, let's see the footage. There's no footage between the 1st and the 5th of April. They rented the car from the 2nd till the 5th. There's only footage how she comes to the spot to drop off the car. Basically, they did not delete anything the last day, but there's no footage. And usually Tesla saves some Sentry mode footage, you know, when the car was parked. Tesla saves some of the driving footage. There's no footage at all. I'm guessing if you do Turo, you have to really think that the car is gonna become shit after a year. Even if you take great care of it, people really drive the car like it's their own. Actually, they don't even drive it like it's their own. They drive it like it's somebody else's that they really don't give a shit about. And a good advice from a friend of mine who has it's called How I Turo. He's a YouTuber. His name is Matt. But thanks for the advice, Matt. He said, I do not do local trips. Only people who come in out of town. You know they're gonna be more respectful. You know they're not gonna drive to Miami and back. I also changed my car from unlimited miles. Now it's 150 miles a day with the advice of Michaela. Thank you very much as well. And keep learning, and hopefully they don't, you know, smash my car somewhere before I learn. But I had a question for the Turo community. What is your exit strategy? And turns out most of their exit strategy is the car gets totaled before you even think of an exit strategy. Hopefully you make, you know, good money until then, and hopefully the insurance company pays and, you know, you cash out like that. I'll continue renting it. I'll select my people way better. Hold on, because the camera's heavy. I'll select the renters better. I'm gonna try for them to have at least 5 trips, all 5-star reviews outside town. I mean, not anyone that is local. And that's it. I'll keep you updated with how did that unfold in the next couple of days, and that's that for now. So guys, this video was filmed in April, as you can tell, and today is almost the end of June, but I just found it and I totally forgot to film it. So what happened after that? I mentioned to the renter
that the seat was unclasped. It needed some repairing to the Tesla store, which was kind of a true, but not really, because the technician came and fixed it. They didn't charge me. And she was like, how much is it? I'll pay for it. So I told her it's 125. She paid me 125. Now again, at the time that I said that, I didn't know if Tesla charged me or not. I just made up a number, which might be more or might be not. But considering all the shit she put me through, she got away cheap. So she paid that freely, didn't even ask any questions. So that leads me to believe they really did something that was against the law. But with all that said, again, if you get into the Turo business, you should expect people not to treat your car good. So like I said, get a car, not your own personal vehicle that you like, love, and maintain, but get a separate vehicle for Turo, for business. And if they break it, they break it. If they trash it, who cares? But if it's your vehicle and you don't like people trashing your vehicle, even a higher end vehicle, because my vehicle is deluxe, it's a $57,000 vehicle. For all of you who have like sports cars, they're gonna peel your tires off, and you can only sue or pursue a trial or whatever, a case, if you can prove damages. So I don't know if it's worth it to go over, the tires are what, $1,000, $1,500, whatever. The filing for a court case is $425, at least here in Duval County, state of Florida. So I don't know how worth it is. So that's what you need to expect. This is how I handled my case. Maybe it was not the best thing that I did, and the best outcome that I got, but this was my experience. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button if you enjoyed that content. Keep hustling, and I'll see you next time.